weapons and accessories. This being the Death Scythe, you know that it has a ton of weapons, right? No, I'm being totally sarcastic. First it has the Buster Shield, and, of course, its scythe, hence why they call it the Death Scythe. I actually still have a hand on here, so take that out. Yeah, that's all you get. You also get a big effect part for the scythe, and another big effect part for the Buster Shield. Now, to attach this, of course, there's a peg here that goes into a hole here. This is on a gear-like mechanism, so if you just pull one, the other one should pop out and go out about that far. Can move independently at this joint right here. They have two pegs on each side so that when you do close them, this thing focuses, when you do close them, they do stay pretty well. And you can attach them, as I said, on both arms, like so. Alright, there is a small little indent there. If you look at the beam effect part, there is a peg. Yeah, peg right there. See it? And you just simply slide it. The shape that it makes just fits right into there. And there you have it. One big effect part. I mean, this could just be like a, whoops. That could basically just be a sword right there. Think about it. Anyways, take that off. Yeah, mine likes to not stay in place, but maybe that's just mine. Okay. Alright, onto the scythe. Now, to have it hold the scythe, you must switch its hands to the weapon holding hands with the peg. Right there. And as I said, there is a groove. There are grooves right here. And what you do is just put the hand in the groove. I find that the groove on the bottom of mine is tighter. I don't know how that happened. It is tighter than the grooves at the top. Maybe that's just mine. Maybe yours is going to be equal all the way through, but just letting you know. Now what you do, same. You just stick the hand in and swap out the fingers, or stick the fingers in and then swap it out when you attach it to the hands. And there you have it. It holds it pretty nicely because, hey, there's a groove and there's a peg, so of course it's going to hold it pretty nicely. Nothing special, nothing really moves. It's just really long and skinny. The effect part, however, is also very long. And it will tend to do that. It will tend to fall off. Ha. Alright. Yeah. And as you can tell, it is a pretty fitting scythe for Death Scythe. Really long, too. And the effect part really does add to it. That's actually all you really get. I mean, but then again, that's all you really need. I think the TV version only had a scythe and a... Yeah, the TV version only had a scythe and a Buster Shield. However, this top part moved a bit. Also, before I forget, it does come with this little fork you put on its butt. I find these parts are really hard to get on and difficult to get off, but I guess it's supposed to be like that to allow the suit to stay on an action base. A little bit further back from my table than I usually am, so if you see the blue wall, or my blue wall, I apologize. Alright, that is it for weapons and accessories. Not a lot, but it's Death Scythe. You never really had that much to begin with. I also forgot to mention that the scythe can be mounted on the back of the backpack. Just on dismount the mechanism, there are two grooves that stick out from the thing that already sticks out, and you get a small little indent section there. And what you just do is set it backpack, and it stays on pretty well. You can also take it off, which I don't know why. I'd rather just keep it on. Unfortunately, it doesn't rotate, so you can only have the scythe slant to his right. Alright. Overall, I like to say that I love this kit. As a master grade, I do love it. And the reason why I think I like master grade so much is because of the experience you get when you build the inner frame. And that added to kits just provides it with, you know, more stability, and it just adds to the fact that it does take a little bit more time, and that it makes it feel more of a model rather than just a, you know, action figure you clip parts together. As for this Death Scythe, however, I loved it. It was a very unique build. Also really hurt. As I stated before, these points here are really sharp. Even cut myself a few times when I tried to shave off excess plastic. The articulation is forgivable because it's not the best, but like I said before, it's not a brick, and that's always good. I prefer, you know, okay articulation as opposed to, let's say, the Exias where it sometimes tends to fall off. Pieces on here fit very well. Not many fell off during my review. I mean, I know one of the skirt armors fell off, which was a surprise. I expected more too. But yeah, it has a somewhat full inner frame, with the exception of the head. And yeah, I will be getting all of the Gundam Wing Master Grades. I will get Wing Gundam, maybe not next week, but maybe the week after. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Hajime Katoki redesigns, and excuse me, I'm a little sick. And I will definitely be getting all of them. Looking at this kit, if you haven't noticed by now, the legs from the knee down look really big compared to the rest of the kit, but I think that's necessary considering the fact that it does show off. It does make the spikes more noticeable. Yeah, if you're a fan of Wing Gundam and you like the Death Scythe, I'd recommend this kit. Weapons or the amount of weapons are, like I said, forgivable because it really didn't have that many weapons in the show, so you're not going to expect it to have any more in the model. And here's to hoping for a Death Scythe Hell release and for a Death Scythe TV version. If they are going by the numbers they give the Gundams in the show. This is 02. They already did 01. And hopefully 03, which I think is the heavy arms, will be next. Adrian Gara, thanks again for watching this review. Keep in mind that reviews are just purely my opinion, and I might like something you might, and you might like something I don't. So if you like it, hit like, subscribe, and thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for my next review coming soon with a question mark.